Weak as he was, he swung a sword 10,000 times a day to avenge his father, but the heavy blade dragged him around like a puppet, leaving him scavenging leftover bones and getting bullied by dogs. Even passing wolves tried to snatch his food. He tried lifting the long sword to stop them, but it only scared them off, a bit useless otherwise. So with his strength, he grabbed the lighter short blade from his pocket as the wolf lunged. Seeing how well the short blade worked, the next day he switched gears, testing it by slashing a wooden barrel. It felt perfect, though the only downside was its short reach. Soon he thought of using it as a throwing dart, practicing his aim until he nailed it, tapping into his Viking blood to master the skill and even hunt with it, solving his food woes. He never lost sight of his goal, tracking down a Viking mercenary crew fresh from a raid and challenging their leader again. Ashrat had to humor him, but this time he was impressed. Thorfinn charged with the short blade, hacking away, yet couldn't touch Ashrat, who just kicked him down and followed with another boot before he could get up. It felt like a total stomp, pure teasing, but Thorfinn seized the moment when Ashrat let his guard down, treating him like a kid. Sadly, it didn't work, though it caught Ashrat's eye. Spotting Thorfinn's potential, he offered to stop fighting him since he's busy, saying a duel's only on the table if Thorfinn earns it on the battlefield. That challenge fired Thorfinn up to beat Ashrat fair and square. He'd stick with this crew, and their next stop was the Denmark-England battlefield. Vikings, with their natural bulk, were perfect mercenaries for Denmark, and Ashrat brought them to rake in winter funds. They just landed when someone showed up at night to negotiate, but Ashrat's bold demand for loot triggered a sudden arrow that took the guy out. Spotting the barrage of arrows from the woods, they realized they were surrounded, yet the fearless Vikings charged in instead of fleeing, quickly turning the tide. Thorfinn sensed his chance for glory, but as he hesitated with the short blade, an enemy crept up behind. His instinct was to run, only to get pinned to the ground.